Yo, yo. What's good, man? This is your boy at DFS Mastermind underscore over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Man, cell phone is on 7%. That means I got to get into it. No need to waste time. One thing I will say, if you're new, first time watching a DFS Mastermind video, go ahead and hit that sub button. For all my regulars out there, I appreciate the love, man. Thank you for always watching, always supporting. Y'all need to be more active with me on Twitter, though, man. Let me know how you doing, man. Let me know if I can help with anything. And I want to start getting the hashtag out there. Whenever y'all win, send me a tweet with the hashtag GTTGL, man. Let's get to the green line. That's what we're here to do. So no need to waste time. I'm going to hop into my top picks. We got 11 games, ton of options, ton of directions to go. I'm trying to pull up there we go. All right. Ton of options, ton of directions to go. So let's get into it, man. One thing I want to say is I've spent a lot of time on the slate today, man. I've spent at least 7+ hours. I am really trying to hit the big one, man. I will never, be ungrateful for the fact that I win consistently, but I want to constantly improve, man. That's why we do it. I constantly want to improve to get better at DFS, to win more money at DFS. I'm tired of seeing some of these same names on the leaderboard, man, and I'm just down there in the bottom half cashing. I really want this shit, bro. So we're going to focus. We're going to get into it. Like I said, one thing I'm doing today, I'm going to stay away from the chalk, man. It should be a ton of chalky plays. I will touch on a few of them, but a lot of my picks are going to be a little less on, man, and I'm okay with that, man, because I'm multi-entering some big field tournaments tonight, so got to get a little weird, man, get a little different, set yourself apart. And the first way I want to set myself apart, I want to pay up for Curry. 9,900, man. It seems like a lot. I know a lot of people are not going to feel comfortable with that price, especially when we got 3 other point guards in excellent matchups. I know Kemba, he should be very high on. Same thing with Schroeder. Great matchups for these guys, man. But I love the matchup with Curry taking on New Orleans, man. We know DVP-wise, they rank 28th. Makes for an excellent spot for Curry. He's been scoring consistently. I look for him to have an explosive game in this one, coming off the back-to-back. So I want to go ahead and take a long look at Curry. Probably my favorite point guard play of the night. These other 3 point guards I was just talking about, excellent situations as well. Kyrie, I think he'll be a little less owned than the other 2 just because of the matchup, the pace in the matchup. But I think this game is very, very competitive. I think it stays close throughout, and Giannis and Kyrie could have a little ping pong going. So don't overlook him. Schroeder, fast-paced matchup. These teams just played. Schroeder and Dinwiddie had a hell of a game. Pretty decent games. Kemba coming back at home versus Orlando. You pretty much couldn't ask for a better matchup, man. So Kemba, he should be in play. Peyton, not for me tonight. I love Elf on the Shelf. I think the price is a little high, a little steep tonight. Bledsoe should be okay. Chris Dunn is going to be a no. I really can't get down with that price tag. I think it's too much for him. Jeff Teague is okay. We know he'll see the 30-plus minutes. As of recently, I was looking at a little trend like the past 30 games or 30 days. Memphis has been giving up a ton of production to point guards, man. So that's something to look at. Collison, he's okay. Fast-paced matchup. Rondo, he should be pretty chalky as well, man. 5,700, the highest scoring game on the slate. I think he's A-okay, especially with no AD. He's going to have to score more. He's going to have to do more for his team. Reggie Jackson, if y'all watch my videos, y'all know that is not my cup of tea. I have yet to roster him this year. And we'll just have to see. Maybe if Ish Smith gets hurt, I'll think about it. But, and he was going up against Phoenix, maybe. Jamal Murray, he's going to be a no for me. I think a ton of people will chase that 29-point real point performance. I don't think it happens again. Now, the guy I want to really stop and highlight is going to be Dennis Smith Jr. One thing we know about Denver, DVP-wise, they're 29th versus the point guard. Dennis Smith Jr. has been on a roller coaster. He's been sick. Rick Carlisle took down his minutes. You name it. He's had a few bad games. I think this is definitely a get right spot for him. 5,500 is an excellent price tag on him. Going up against Denver, man, it's almost impossible to get better than that, man. Like, it's a beautiful spot for him. I haven't seen his price tag this cheap in a long while before he even stepped on the scene. So I think this is the time to hop on Dennis Smith Jr. I want to go ahead and lock him in. Moving on to shooting guard, Depot is going to be too much for me. Bradley Beal should be okay. Just due to usage rate, I think he's fine. Donovan Mitchell, he's A-okay. I won't have him myself because I think he's overpriced, but with no Rodney Hood, he still should play the same role. Maybe something else to think about is Gobert's coming back. Maybe he takes a few less shots, but coming off a monster performance, the guy has a lot of upside. Not really sure how much more upside he has in that price. I would feel much comfortable with Bradley Beal or even Tyreek. Speaking of Tyreek, he's in play, starting point guard for Memphis now. He's in a good situation. Will Barton is going to be a no for me. I think Chandler will come back tonight, man, and that's really going to scare me off Barton. I think he loses a few minutes. Shouldn't be a huge difference in minutes, but at that price tag, man, I want to have a starter. I want to have somebody excuse me, I want to have somebody I know is going to play at least 30 minutes, man, and 30 is not a guarantee with Will Barton, so I'm going to have to pass on him. Klay Thompson has been hot, taking on New Orleans, pretty good situation. Chris Middleton is a no for me. When it comes to Boston's defense, they play very good team defense. I'll talk about one player soon, and it's going to be Greek Freak. But team defensive-wise, Boston plays very good defense. I don't think it's a spot for Chris Middleton, even though we just seen D-Book have a hell of a game versus Boston. D-Book, I think he's in a good situation, especially if he sees J.J. Redick defense. Drew Holiday is A-okay. With no AD, man, he's going to have to do more, shoot more, just like Rondo. And he's the guy you want. He's a scorer. He can actually do that. But Rondo assists, man, like a mud trucker. And the steal upside with Rondo is real. Gary Harris, I don't mind Gary Harris. We know if he's healthy, he's going to play the same role for his team every single night. Going to see consistent minutes. Going to take some shots. He's going to do what he do. Andrew Wiggins, I think he's all right. I don't know. I think he'll see Dylan Brooks defense, and that's always a positive thing, or Macklemore defense. Either one, it don't matter. Sign me up. But I'm not going to have Wiggins tonight, but I do think he's in a good spot, 6,500. D-Wade, he should be A-okay. Revenge narrative going back to the cribbo. The price is too much for me. Jeremy Lamb is out of the question. He's too expensive for me. I don't want any Evan Fournier tonight. Marcus Smart is a no. I do like Justin Holiday, man. Going up against Cleveland, somebody's going to have to shoulder the load. And I think tonight it's between Holiday and Valentine, man. So you take your pick between those two. I really don't like Dunn. I don't like the power forward, I can't even think of his name, marketing. So I think those two guys is who is going to really come down to. J.J. Redick is going to be a no. My favorite two shooting guards are right beside each other. Y'all looking at them, man. It's going to be Kent Bazemore and Nicholas Batum. Nicholas Batum owes me money, first off, so let's start off there. I've been rostering this guy ever since he came back from the injury. And, well, not ever since, but since I seen his minutes start going up, I've been, going after him. We see he played 32 minutes, 35. So what that's telling me, he's getting back into game shape. He's ready to play a big role. I think with Kemba coming back, taking a lot of pressure off Nicholas Batum, man. We know Kemba's uber aggressive. He will be driving to the rack, and that should leave Nicholas Batum a lot of open shots, man. I'm talking just easy 3-pointers, man. And now his elbow has been bothering him. I'm not going. If you playing, you healthy, in my opinion. So I'm gonna trust that he's healthy. I'm gonna trust that his elbow is not bothering him, and I'm gonna plug him in 5,500. We're not asking for much, and I think it's a great situation. Should be a fast-paced matchup, and I love the potential that he could get Evan Fournier defense, man. So I want to go ahead and lock Nicholas Batum in. And the other guy was Kent Bazemore. Kent Bazemore just seen this matchup taking on Brooklyn. He scored 24 fantasy points, only scored 8 real points. That is not going to happen again. I promise you, that will not happen again. I love Bazemore's upside, man. If he is hitting some of his 3-point shots, if he starts feeling it, he will literally tell Schroeder to sit on the sideline, man. He'll be like, I got this. I'm Bazemore. And he will take as many shots as he wants. We know he has a safe floor, especially at this price tag. Very, very safe floor. He will get rebounds. He will get steals, will get assists, get blocks. He will get all the peripheral stats. Same thing with Nicholas Batum. But I love him, man, for a scoring upside tonight. So I think he crushes his price tag. I want to go ahead and lock him in. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on the small forwards. I actually want to get right into my picks. But what I will say, the top 3 players that you see, Giannis, James, and Durant, they're all in play. Unfortunately, I won't have any of them. I'm paying all the way down at small forward. I think Greek Freak, excellent matchup, man. There's literally nobody who can physically match up with him. Boston's best on-ball defender would have to be Marcus Smart, and he's just too little, man. Giannis will eat that man alive. Jaylen Brown and Nicholas Batum. Jaylen Brown's size disadvantage. Nicholas Batum is not going to be slight enough on his feet. So I don't know. Like who are they going to put on him? Like, I really don't know. Same thing with LeBron James. Y'all tell me who's going to guard LeBron James. I'll wait. Okay. Like, I don't know. Like, these players are all in good spots. And what's crazy, Durant is in. Who's going to guard Durant? Etuan Moore? I don't know who was going, all of these guys have very, very solid matchups, man. Now, the decision comes down to who you want to pay up for. I think all of them will be lower owned than they should be. I think people will be scared off Greek Freak because of the price tag and the pace in the game. I think everybody is going to be like, Cleveland's going to blow Chicago out. I'm not going to play him. But he could have a very competitive game. We cannot predict blowouts. I say it all the time. And then Kevin Durant, he's coming off a back-to-back. All this stuff, man. All of these guys are in play, man. If you want to pay up, please do. Because I'm telling you, those 3 guys are money, bruh. Like, they're money. Now, the problem that I'm having, there's so many mid-tier and value plays that I love myself personally. So that's what I'm going to get into, man. My top small forward, man, is going to be Rudy Gay. I know it sounds crazy. Y'all wasn't expecting that. But Rudy Gay, 4,800, taking on Detroit. We know he didn't play yesterday. He was part of that group that was resting. I don't think he has a serious injury. He should play 30-plus minutes today. Your boy hurt himself, Anderson. So I'm going to lock Rudy Gay in, man. We know this guy has 50-point upside at 4,800. Everybody's going to chase Beasley. But this is the value play, man. Rudy Gay is the value play. So I want to go ahead and lock him in. And then at small forward, my second guy that I really love is going to be Andre Iguodala, 3,800, taking on New Orleans. He had a rest day as well. They label all these injuries as whatever they choose to. But these guys are just resting. Andre Iguodala used to be in charge of his own team, the best player on his own team, and now this man is 3,800. Are you kidding me? We know he's going to see backup minutes, good situation, fast-paced game. Anytime we see totals super high, that means bench players are going to score as well. So I love Andre Iguodala. At power forward, I absolutely love Draymond Green as my number one option. Ben Simmons is okay. I don't think it's the night for Gordon. LaMarcus Aldridge should be pretty good, y'all. I think Tobias Harris has a rough time keeping up with him. And we always see LaMarcus, he benefits in slow matchups, man. So I think he's in play. But yeah, I absolutely love Draymond Green. I think him and Boogie Cousins should be going back and forth, talking they ish, just, jawing. I want both of these guys tonight. I want Draymond and Boogie. I just hope it's no technicals, nobody getting kicked out. I hope it's a smooth, competitive, close game. If we can get that, I think Draymond has a ceiling game where he actually scores the ball, because I don't think nobody can stick with him. I don't know who who are they going to put on Draymond Green? Dante Cunningham? I'll take that. Let's go. So I love Draymond Green. I know everybody and their mama are going after Michael Beasley. He will be starting. Now, he has a decent matchup. Well, not a decent matchup. Yeah, I guess it's a decent matchup. Decent situation. We know he's going to score the ball. We know he's in a situation where he can take multiple shots. But he's 5 racks over here on FanDuel. I think we can fade him on FanDuel, man. I really do believe that. I think a lot of people will have him because he allows you to do so much with your lineup. But I want to go with Thad Young on the opposite end. One thing that has plagued Michael Beasley his whole NBA career is his defense. He just doesn't commit enough energy on the defensive end. And while everybody's playing the chalk in Michael Beasley, I'm gonna be watching the game as well, right on the other end with my boy Thad Young, man. So I want to lock him in. I think he's an excellent spot. When it comes to center, like I said, for me, it's cut and dry. I was going all day Boogie or Embiid. And then I decided to do a Golden State New Orleans stack. So I'm going to stick with Cousins. Usage should be through the roof. Gobert, I wouldn't play him on his first game back. His minutes will be limited. Vucevic and Dwight Howard, they should be going back and forth. Same thing with Turner and Cantor. I think they're both in good situations. Greg Monroe, if we get Alex Len out. Tyson Chandler, too. He's been balling. We constantly look over him, but he was in a perfect lineup the other day. So, you could take a look at him. Cal O'Quinn for value should see 20 minutes. If you want to get real crazy, you can play Plumlee. But that's pretty much going to do it, man. Hopefully, y'all really enjoyed this video. Hopefully, I was able to help with something. I want y'all boys to bless up. I want y'all to get to that green line. Let's get it.